previous class, we have studied about the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law and the statistics. The next topic we are going to study today is Cartesian coefficient. Cartesian coefficient is represented by F. You should not confuse with the fugacity. The Cartesian coefficient is also be represented by a letter F. What is actually Cartesian coefficient? Cartesian coefficient is defined as it is the reciprocal of the mole fraction of the molecules occupying in the ground state. That is N0 by N equal to 1 by F, or Cartesian function F is equal to 1 by N0 by N, or we can say this is equal to N by N0. So Cartesian function is the reciprocal of fraction of the molecules occupying in the ground state. Ground state is nothing but at the lowest energy level with energy 0, or we can say it is the ratio of Cartesian function is the ratio of total number of molecules to the number of molecules in the ground state. Okay. Actually, this Cartesian function represents how the particles are distributed in the various energy levels. The relative proportion of the molecules occupies in the various energy levels are represented by Cartesian function. So Cartesian function definition is it is the reciprocal of the mole fraction of the number of molecules occupies in the ground state, or it is the ratio between total number of molecules to the number of molecules occupies in the ground state. This is the Cartesian function. There are many number of Cartesian functions due to different energies of the molecules, due to different mechanical energy. For example, the energy due to translational motion of the molecule is called, that is energy due to translational motion. Because of this, the various molecules occupies in the different energy levels is represented by translational Cartesian function. The movement of the molecules due to rotational motion, then if they will have a rotational energy, then the corresponding Cartesian function is rotational Cartesian function. And some of the molecules gets vibrate with one another, and the energy of vibration is called as energy of vibration, and the Cartesian function is represented as vibrational Cartesian function, and the energy is also associated with electronic energy levels. So therefore, this is electronic energy, and the corresponding Cartesian function is electronic Cartesian function. So remember, for any given system or molecules, the total Cartesian function is due to Cartesian function due to translational motion, partition function due to rotational motion and partition function due to vibrational motion and partition function due to electronic motion. So the total partition function is a combination of partition function due to translational, rotational, vibrational and electronic partition function. Now, the next topic in the syllabus we are going to study now is evaluation of translational partition function. So there are three partition functions we are going to study one by one. That is translational partition function, rotational partition function and vibrational partition function. First we are going to study evaluation of translational partition function. Translational partition function are represented as Ft. Listen. To study the translational partition function, okay, we have to study the translational motion of the molecules. See, due to translational motion, the translational energy is quantized. Okay, the translational energy is also quantized. For example, if I consider a particle in one-dimensional box, what about its energy? Okay, the translational energy of a particle residing in a one-dimensional box is given as En is equal to n square h square divided by 8m L square, okay, into J, joules per molecule. This is the energy, translational energy of a particle in one-dimensional box. N is the number, that is the energy level, n is equal to 1, translational energy, h is Planck constant, m is mass of a particle and L is the length of the box. Okay. Then n is actually integer. It can be 0 for ground state, for next state n1, n2, n3 various energy levels. Then what is the translational partition function? Due to motion in the x direction, because the molecules having a translational motion in all the three coordinates, in the x-axis, y-axis and as well as the z-axis. Now, the translational motion, the energy, the partition function due to translational motion in x direction, I am writing it as partition function due to translational motion in x direction is given as summation of n is equal to 0 to n is equal to infinity e power minus ex by kt equal to sigma of n is equal to 0 to n is equal to infinity. Now I am substituting the value of Ex, that is Ex, as minus n square h square divided by 8m L square. This divided by kt into dn. Okay? Or 8m square, not dn. 8m square divided by kt, and the energy levels are very so close, so they may be assumed to be continuous. Therefore, we are summing the energy levels by integrating this expression. Okay, on integration of this expression, on integration, f of x is equal to integration from 0 to infinity exponential minus n square h square divided by 8m l square divided by kt into dm. This is the integration, that is summing all the energy levels from 0 to infinity. Okay, this is the then what is here? I am assuming that this n square h square divided by 8m l square into kt is taken as x square, Then what will be the value of n? N will be equal to x into 1 by h into 8m kt power half. Okay, this is the value of n. Then what about the value of dn? The value of dn is on differentiating this, we will get, say, on differentiating this, on differentiation, we get dn is equal to dx into 1 by h 8m kt power half. Okay. Therefore, I am substituting this value in the above equation. I will get fx is equal to 1 by h 8m kt power half, because all the values are constant. 0 to infinity integration e power minus x square into dx. Okay, into dx. We know the value of x. Okay, we know the value of x. So therefore, now what I am doing is I am integrating this value. The integral of this value is constant, 0 to infinity e power minus x square. If you integrate this value is nothing but root of pi by 2. This is the constant value. Okay, this value is root of pi by 2. Therefore, when I am substituting this value in this equation, I will get f of x is equal to that is translational motion in the x direction will be equal to 2 pi m kt power half into L divided by h. This is the Cartesian function due to translational motion of the molecules in the x direction. But not only in the x direction, it also moves in the y direction, it also moves in the z direction. Therefore, actually, f total Cartesian function due to translational motion is f of x cube, because f of x in the x-axis, f of x in the y-axis, f of x in the z-axis. So therefore, I have to write three values for three directions. Then put together, I can write it as, see, what happens, f of x is equal to 2 pi m kt. Okay? Half into half will become 3 by 2. Okay? And L will become equal to L cube, L into L because in three directions. Okay? 3 by 2 L cube divided by H cube. Now what is this L cube? L cube is nothing but total volume. Length of the one-dimensional box in the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis that gives the total volume of a system. So therefore I can write this equation as 2 pi m k t power 3 by 2 divided by h cube, that L cube is nothing but V. So this is the total translational partition function. Okay, due to translational motion of your molecules in all the three axes. Okay, in all the three axes. Now let us consider if this is applicable for ideal gases. Okay, if this is applicable for ideal gases. For ideal gases, the volume of a gas is nothing but V is equal to RT by P, because PV is equal to RT, ideal gas equation. So therefore, the translational motion in the case of ideal gases, I can write it as 2 pi m k t power 3 by 2 divided by h cube, that V is nothing but RT by P. This is also translational partition function of the gas molecules, of the ideal gas molecules moving in all the three directions. So this is the expression used to find out the translational motion of a molecule in all the three directions. Okay? M is the mass, K is the Boltzmann constant, T is the absolute temperature, R is the gas constant, again T is the absolute temperature, H is the Planck's constant, and B is the pressure of the gas. So this is the expression which gives the total translational partition function of a molecules. Okay? And if it is non-ideal, instead of RT by P, we can use only V, volume. For ideal gases, we have to use RT by P in this expression. Using this, now we are going to solve one problem. See, we are solving one problem. Calculate the molecular translational partition function for 1 mole of nitrogen gas at 27 degrees centigrade and 1.013 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton power meter minus 2. Okay, this is the pressure of the gas. Assuming the gas is ideal. Okay, this is the problem. We have to find out the molecular translational partition function. Here the gas is ideal means we have to use the formula the translational partition function just now we have studied 2 pi m kt power 3 by 2 into RT divided by H cube into P. This is the formula we have to use. Okay, because it is an ideal gas. First, what is the mass of a nitrogen gas? Mass of nitrogen gas is taken as 28 because the atomic mass of nitrogen is 14. Nitrogen gas in the molecular form 28. Okay, into 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by Avogadro number 6.023 into 10 to the power of 3. Okay, and we have to convert it into, that is MKS method, into kilogram. This value will become equal to 4.649 into 10 to the power of minus 26 and converting into kilogram. This is the mass. Okay, we have to calculate. Then what is the value of K? Boltzmann constant. This value is 1.38 into 10 to the power of minus 23 joules per Kelvin. Okay, and pressure is given in the problem as 1.013 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter minus 2. Okay, and Planck's constant H value is equal to 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joules second. Okay, then gas constant R is equal to 8.314 joules per Kelvin per mole. Okay, these are all the values with the units. First we have to solve the units. Okay, then we have to solve the problem. How to solve the units? So these are all the values. How to solve the units? Very simple. First you must know 1 joule is equal to kilogram meter square second power minus 2. Okay, and Newton power meter minus 2 will be equal to kilogram meter second power minus 2. This is equal to Newton. Newton is nothing but kilogram meter second power minus 2 and meter power minus 2 is there. Therefore, when we solve this meter power plus 1 and minus 2 will become meter power minus 1. So therefore, kilogram, okay, second power minus 2 and meter power minus 1. This is what we have to use while using this pressure of a gas. Now, I am substituting all the values of units. What is unit? F of t is equal to, we have formula is, I am writing here so that it is easy for you. F of t is equal to, what is the formula? Formula is 2 pi m kt power 3 by 2 into RT divided by H cube into P. Okay, into P. Now, F of t is equal to, first I am solving the units. 2 is a constant value, pi is 3.14, mass. Mass is given in kilogram. So, mass is given in kilogram and K, Boltzmann constant, joules per Kelvin. What is joules value? This one, kilogram meter square second power minus 2. Okay, minus 2. Temperature, okay, minus 2 per Kelvin, and here temperature Kelvin. This is mass and temperature. This is power 3 by 2. And R is gas constant. What is gas constant? Joules per Kelvin per mole. Joule is kilogram meter square. Second power minus 2. Okay? This is joules per Kelvin per mole. Per Kelvin per mole. Okay? And temperature Kelvin. Divided by Planck's constant. Its unit is kilogram meter power minus 1. Second power minus 2. This is pressure. Newton power meter minus 2. And the Planck's constant value kilogram meter square. Second power minus 2 into second whole cube. This is Planck's constant. So I have substituted the units for all these values. When I simplify this, f of t will be equal to kilogram power 4 meter power 5 s power minus 5 per mole. Then kilogram power 4 meter power 5 s power minus 5. Okay, then this numerator denominator, all the values will get cancelled. Finally we will get per mole. So this is the unit of translational partition function. Okay, now we have calculated only the units. We have solved the units. So the value of translational partition function has unit per mole. Now we have to substitute the numerical values and find out the value. See, we have solved only the unit. Now we are substituting the values now to find out the exact value of translational partition function. That is, f of t is equal to 2 pi 3.14 mass 4.649 into 10 to the power of minus 26 into pressure 1.38 into 10 to the power of minus 23, temperature 27 degrees centigrade, 27 plus 273. I am converting into Kelvin, 300 power 3 by 2 into R, gas constant 8.314, again temperature 300 because 273 plus 27 divided by pressure of a gas, nu 1.013 Newton per meter minus 2 into 10 to the power of 5. Okay, here it is given pressure of the gas and Planck's constant value 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 whole cube. If you solve this problem, if you simplify this, it will become 3.6 into 10 to the power of 30. So the translational partition function of nitrogen gas, is found to be 3.6 into 10 to the power of 30 and the unit is per mole. We have already calculated. So remember students, to calculate the translational partition function, first we have to see whether it is an ideal or non-ideal gas. If it is ideal gas, we have to use the formula 2 pi m k t power 3 by 2 into RT divided by P into H cube. First you have to solve the units. Put the units and finally the unit will become per mole. Then substitute the values, solve the problem, you will get the value of translational partition function. So this is so much about translational partition function, and how to calculate the translational partition function when the problem is given. Okay, in the next class we will study the evaluation of rotational partition function, and we will also solving one problem related to rotational partition function. We will see you in the next class.